most of FANG and the other hot social media and tech stocks are reporting this week. So I went through the charts to see, what does our track record even look like? Is it good? Netflix already reported last week. They do have the good track record, but what about everybody else? So let's take a look. First one out of the gate is Twitter. I included them here even though they're not really FANG, but they are on the social media side and everybody's watching them. They beat every quarter, so that hasn't been their problem. And big beats too. Look at those size of those green arrows. But other things matter more, and that means the number of users and what their advertising is able to bring in. All of that is causing more consternation. But if you're playing the earnings beat or miss, this is definitely one you should keep on your list. Alphabet is the second one, and you can't tell from 2013, but that's mostly red. They just have an awful track record. They did beat last quarter, so we have that, and they've beaten 3 out of the last 4. That's an improvement over what they have done in the past, but no one seems to care with Alphabet whether or not they beat or miss. Again, with them even, it's other metrics, based on revenue and what they're doing with their cash and all of that stuff. So this is a whole nother thing. But one thing I am watching with Alphabet is whether or not YouTube is actually making a profit with some of its initiatives, if they even tell us. I actually own Alphabet in my own personal portfolio, so I'll be tuning in. Then we're going to have the real juggernaut, Facebook. They actually have been beating every quarter, unlike some of the others, and this is a nice chart. You know, pretty much you got the good flow up to the new all-time highs here. The beats have been solid, not super huge, but everybody with them is also looking at what's happening with Instagram and their various other apps. So Facebook remains a juggernaut. I also own this in my personal portfolio. And then we have Amazon to round it out, one of the A's in FANG. And they've come off a couple nice beats here. They used to have an awful track record, as you can see, going back to 2013. But as soon as that cloud revenue started coming in 2015, that's when you started to get the beats, because the analysts didn't know what to make of that cloud revenue. They have a little bit better idea now, but they're still getting it mostly wrong, and Amazon is still beating those estimates. So shares are near the all-time high with this one. I also own this one in my personal portfolio, so everybody's going to be tuning in to all these FANG stocks, including me. What you can learn from this is that the beat doesn't always matter, especially with these companies that have other metrics that everybody is looking at, like subscribers, users. With some of them, it's just revenue coming in, the cash on hand. All of that are things to watch with all these FANG, a lot of the tech companies and the social media stocks. But this is a hot area. Can they keep doing it? Can they keep producing these outstanding numbers that some of them have been doing the last couple of quarters? We're going to see, and if you're interested in any of the options trades on all of these, be sure to tune in at Zach's Live Trader over on YouTube. Dave Bartosiak is going to cover the options on probably all of these stocks. So go over there if you want to know the options trade. He goes over it. He covers it on his show over there on Zach's Live Trader on YouTube. So I'll be covering the rest of the normal earnings charts for the rest of the earnings season. Be sure to tune in.